Day 84. The pitter-patter of rain is just beginning to start, but it shut the whippoorwill up. We had a whippoorwill show up right at 3:30, woke my ass up. Little jerk. But as soon as it started sprinkling, he went away. Shouldn't last long. Not expecting it to at all. I just got done making my copy, doing my thing. There's people all around me. I'll see you out on the trail. And we're off. Actually, a little ways away from camp. There's a lot of people there. Didn't want to start recording until I got a little bit away from them. So we got Trent's Groceries coming up in like 7 miles. They're supposed to have a little bit of everything, so we'll see what they got. They got showers, the whole 9 yards. I just need a little bit of food to get me to Parisburg. If we were so inclined, we could stop by Woods Hole today. That's in another 21 miles. But now that Michael doesn't work there anymore, and it's, down at Blue Blaze, I doubt I'll be visiting. Stranger things have happened. I don't see much of a reason to go there. If it was right on the trail, that'd be one thing. At least poke my head in and see if I could get some of Neville's fresh baked bread or cookies or something. But chances of that are slim. Yeah, it's a bit chilly this morning. I got layers on again. Yesterday was better as far as waking up to ambient temperature and all that. Today it's woken to whippoorwill and pitter-patter of rain. Two of my least favorite things to wake me up. Evidently the whippoorwill was there all night. Well, every time 12 woke up, rolled over. She's like, nope, he stayed here all night. It got really loud around midnight. I was like, nah, I'm dead to the world. I didn't notice any of that. It takes more than one whippoorwill to disturb my sleep. Maybe try a whole chorus of them. I bet I could sleep through them too. It's not freezing though, it's just crisp out. Kind of wish I was wearing a little bit more, but I'll just hike faster when I put the camera down. Swaying around this pole, that'll warm you up. Keep trying to switch off and put it in my left hand, but it just doesn't feel the same over there. But I mean, lifting this thing several thousand times a day doesn't seem like it'd be a workout, but it is. Can't wait to get my pole repaired. Or get blisters on my hands or calluses or something. My hand's getting a little raw from this stick, even through my gloves. I'll use it until it hurts, and then I'll chuck it and just go one-handed again for a while. I assume I will be repairing that pole really soon. Just need a hiker box with a broken pole in it. It got all misty on me. The state is so wet that even the air is wet. I think it's going to be a humid day. Just possibly. Well, we got onto the road for a second. It's actually kind of nice for a little bit. Everything's just dripping. Getting a hiker car wash going on. Forest is starting to wake up. Even though it looks like this, all misty and whatnot, it's definitely gotten warmer. I'm no longer in layers. You can see the rays of sunlight through the mist. And coming down this little path, and it opens up over here, and I only got to see him after 12 pointed out there was a mama and 2 baby cubs down there. I didn't even bother breaking out my phone because they were just, in the distance, but we could clearly see them. That might be her first bear experience. It's like, give it time, we'll see some in the shinies. Unless we aqua blaze. There is, I'm leaving the door open for it if it's convenient, cost effective, stuff like that. I imagine it will be inconvenient and expensive, but I'm still leaving the door open. Possibilities.
Oh yeah. Oh, that is cool.
Oh, look at those. Those aren't even really good ones. They're old and whatnot, but they look really cool with the sunlight coming through them, at least for my eyes. There's lots of soak out today. I'm just doing my sticks out in front of me in an X formation because I can't see them. Sunlight's not illuminating more than a few of them. The motes of sunlight coming through the mist. Pretty badass. Or the rays of lights and motes of dust. Huh? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Man, look at how these things are all broken up. Oh, those are bitching. It's like a Pink Floyd laser light show without the colors. Look at all them beams. Nuts. Wah. Well, that was short-lived. I watched him eat a bug before I got the camera out. Jumped around from branch to branch. And then he found a little caterpillar. And I was like, oh, well, hell, maybe I can capture him on film. Steady hum of traffic. I've been hearing what I'm calling the scream of cars in the forest for days. This sound it melds together as it bounces off through the hills and just becomes a high-pitched squeal that I do not like. But it's been going on pretty prevalent for a few days. Up close it sounds different. It's like cars. It doesn't bother me. But just this high-pitched squeal that kind of comes from nowhere and everywhere at the same time. It's just getting under my skin. Oh, looky what we got here. Another suspension bridge. First one of the AT. I think the last one was on the Benton Mackay for me. It might have been the Pinhoti, but no, it was Benton Mackay, yeah, because it was right before the AT. It was a long one. I feel like twice as long as this one. Yeah, this was just cold. Oh, this was narrow too. Look at that. Barely wide enough for an American. She's got some motion, some movement. Look at that cool spider web. Oh, they're like bookends. Oh, look at the size of some of these. That was an exciting spider web. We are real close to Trent's Grocery. Hopefully they have something breakfasty. And I've saved my deuce for them. That'll be 2 porcelain blazes in a row because I saved it for the deli yesterday. Whew. That was a lot of work. Makes a lot of noise as she's walking on it. Just from there. On the road that leads to Trent's Groceries. Shoulder is wide for now. It's like a half-mile down. Normally I don't like going a half-mile, but when there's food involved, it makes it worth it. So like 9 undercover cops just sped by us, driving like cops, you know, all over the road, way too fast. I wonder where they're headed to. It's kind of weird to see that many undercover in the middle of the woods. Well, unmarked, not necessarily undercover. See if this is one of them. No, they're not driving at excess speed, so. Or maybe that's why they got left behind. Nope, that's a normal car. The guys came around this corner, all of them had to brake hard because they weren't expecting it to be so sharp. Maybe they're just out having fun. Who knows? Or maybe there's a huge drug bust up at Trent's. Oh, I'm proud of her. This is a big moment in 12's life. She doesn't realize it. But she looked at the map and she said, hey, we don't have to walk that half mile back to the trail. Look, this road leads right up to Dismo Creek. And we wanted to go to Dismo Falls. This leads right to Dismo Falls without going back to the trail. And then we could just go take the blue blaze of Dismo Falls back to the trail. I was like, look at you. She's like, hey, if it's done with your feet, it ain't a cheat. And that's how I say it. So, good on her. So I wasn't even looking for this. I was just going to walk back to the trail and do the thing. But no, this is a much better route because Dismo Falls is a blue blaze that's like a half mile or so, 0.3, 0.4, I don't know, something like that. One way. Now we only have to do it one way. Very convenient. Well, I grabbed a little bit of food. They did not have much of a selection. I grabbed a breakfast biscuit, actually 3 of them. 2 are already gone now, so they don't count anymore. But I got 1 in my pocket. And it's only 25 miles or something to Parisburg. Get there early tomorrow, more than likely. Maybe stay in the hostel the first night. Because, we'll get there during the day, so I don't want to pay a lot for a room. So maybe go to the hostel. She wants a good hostel experience. Get our chores done, and then get a room. So we can have a little privacy and do our thing. Sounds like fun. These guys conveniently followed us up here. Undercover cops, or unmarked cops with too much time on their hands. We got an escort up here. Just make sure on the up and up. Keep it friendly. Wish I got paid to drive around in the woods. Dismo Falls. No alcoholic beverages. Use all the weed you want, but do not crack a beer. Heroin is quite legal down here. Do not drink a beer. Uh-oh, I don't know how to get to the other side. I was hoping there'd be a bridge. But I guess I'll have to walk over there. Dismo Falls. Hear the power. Yeah, I'm thinking I can cross this without getting my feet too wet. And I don't really care because my feet are already kind of wet. Just from walking through the damp grass this morning. But I'm going to pretend as though they're dry and see how far I can get. Not even difficult. I got the corner of one of my shoes wet. Not bad at all. It's like climbing a Mayan temple. Look at this. Gonna actually have to use hands for part of this. Whatever. Oh, no camera. Nice place to take a little break. We don't really need one, but come on, it's nice. We were just over there. How did we get over here with mostly dry shoes? No more damp than when I started today. That would be a nice place to jump right there. It looks deep enough. Jump right off that bad boy. You'll never see me doing it. But if you wanted to, that's the spot. Atlas is going to jump. One of the lower ones first, but I suspect he'll jump from a higher one. Woo! Good man. He touched ground. You can see all the debris. Oh, they got a new sign. Last time the sign was on the ground. I like the way we did it this time. So much better. So if you come through here, go to Trent's Groceries. Get yourself a ham and egg biscuit. And then walk the back road up to Dismo Falls. Way better. Unless you're a purist, have fun being a purist. It got all dark and spooky in here. It's mostly because the cloud took out the sun. But still, it is cool. Really nice hiking. It's been pretty smooth and mellow all day. Once it got done being cold, it has been nice ever since. The cool kids even went swimming. I'm not one of them. I don't swim. Except on extremely rare occasions. It has just been flat and mellow for the past few miles. This is the flat part of Virginia they talk about. And it's supposed to be flat for like another 3 miles. And then straight up, like straight up. No more of them, mostly little switchbacks. Get it done and over with, you know? Make it into a good workout. That doesn't last more than a half hour. Unfortunately, I have to stop and filter water partway through it. I'm trying to get up as high as I can before I do that. But it's somewhere near the halfway point is the last water for quite a while. So I gotta grab it there. Oh, nice campsites. Oh, it's wobbly.
Said it was never going to.
One of the better, I'm assuming, man-made ponds I've seen. Look how clean that is. It's very deep as well. I'm not much of a swimmer, but I'm sure if Red was here, he'd go swimming for us. Just pretend he's out there squealing, making the noises he makes. It's kind of beautiful. I'm still hearing that weird screaming noise in the background. So I've been hearing it for 3 or 4 days now. I'm thinking maybe it's an insect or something. It can't be the road I'm hearing. It doesn't sound like a road. I don't know. It's something. It's not in my head. Others are hearing it. So stop thinking that. But it's in my head all at the same time. I have no idea. Wapidoo, wapidoo. I don't even know what that word is. Anyway, we're at that shelter. And from here, this thing goes straight up. I mean, like straight up. 800 feet over 1.2 miles. So, okay, not straight up. But it's still steep, man. I'm rather liking the flatlands down here. It's time to step up my game. And we're off. I don't know, I'm not feeling it. Should probably have a little safety meeting before it gets steep. That was good thinking right there. All right, carry on. I'm thankful for all these leaves. It's such a nice, comfortable day in them. Uh-oh, I hear the water. Oh, you're about to start going up. I keep thinking it's about to start, but obviously it hasn't yet. I did one little hill so far. And the map just shows it going straight up. Makes it look all intimidating. But how long can it actually last for? Less than a mile now. It was like 1.2 to the top from where I was. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is more what I was expecting. It's nice walking in a shadow like this. I appreciate you, Green Tunnel. Ooh. Oh, got stuck on a tree already. Give me back my backpack. I lost momentum. There we go. Yeah. Oh, we have a view of stuffs. Oh, look at that green hill over there. Hey, is that Woods Hole Hostel right there? It hunts. I think it is. I don't know. No, they're down the dirt road down here, aren't they? Well, I don't know. Dirt road might be over there. Look at all them flat ridges. It hunts. That's pretty flat ridge. It's pretty flat over there. I vaguely remember being here. I ate lunch up here last time. Now I'm going to have a safety meeting. Oh, how times have changed, yet staying the same. I think that's Parisburg over there. And that's maybe, maybe not. I think it is. We're less than 20 miles away by trail. We gotta zoom around there and then zoom back. I'm pretty sure. Doesn't matter. I'm saying it is, therefore it is. It's like somebody laid a sidewalk and it just went to disarray. I've worked on worse sidewalks than this. This is about the smoothest uphill ever. Once I got away from the water, it was pretty cruisy. Slightly uphill ridgeline to Sugarloaf Mountain. I don't remember what it's called, Sugar or something. Super cruisy. We made it to the top of Sugarloaf Mountain or whatever it is. Looking for a place to camp. And this will work for 12. I just need to find some trees to swing from. Oh, look at that overlook out there. Those trees are both dead, but they might work. Yeah, I can find something around here. Looks like this is our campsite. Kick ass. This'll do. So the view is over there. It's actually down there and around the corner. 12 set up in the optimal spot. There's rocks and dead trees over there, so just not safe. And the rocks suck. This is Camp Crawler over here. I fit in with about, what, like 6 inches, 8 inches to spare. What's that? Oh shit, that's only about 5 inches to spare on that. It's 12-foot tarp. I'm getting pretty good at recognizing when trees are 12 foot apart. I'm getting really good at it. Oh, so nice in here. All right, time to cook some dinner, man. So the plan is to sleep in here. It's pretty cold, but sleep in here and wait for the sunrise, since it looks like it's a pretty good spot for sunrise. Just possibly, it might be just a touch over and behind the trees. I'm not sure exactly which way I'm facing, but we've got a really good chance of catching one, so I'm just gonna stay here, make myself some coffee, hide in the tent for a while until the optimal time, go out there, maybe do a time lapse. Depending on how windy it is, I don't want my camera getting blown over, but I guess that's a risk I'm willing to run. See you all in the morning for sunrise.